Wow. um, hmm. This was different. This was really different. Let's dive into this. Serenity. I saw this movie outside of the theater. That's what Love Like Hate's all about. The movies I didn't get a chance to see in the theater. Not to be confused with the Joss Whedon Serenity. That was the movie of the Firefly series. The only thing that's actually comparable is that both ships are called Serenity because Matthew McConaughey's character named John, but his name is not really John. He is a fisherman on a boat, and his boat's called Serenity. And this movie is really about him trying to catch this fish. And this fish is the only thing that's kind of like an obsession in his mind. So every time that he goes out, he's paid by people to catch fish, but once in a while he kind of has this like narrow-minded mindset that he wants to catch something else that's on his mind. That's the movie, but the big, reveal of, hey, this is where things get messed up, is when Anne Hathaway's character comes in, upsetting the whole mess, and goes, hey, John, not really John, I need you to do a job for me, and that is kill my husband because he's abusing me and he's scaring our son. Matthew McConaughey's character has a moral dilemma. And that's kind of where I'm coming from with all of this. It is a movie that never gave away anything more than what we thought it was. And in the trailers, I had gotten more and more interested each time. And that's the crazy part, because at first this movie did not even nearly interest me. I was like, this movie looks boring. I don't like the way it was conveyed to us or how it was trying to entertain us or intrigue us. And then each time I'm like, what are you doing? This movie is played straight, but it's shot in ways that make you feel like there's something else going on. You kind of go, that was weird. Why are people talking like this? Why is it shot like that? Why is it acting so serious when something feels different? Something is afoot and it's not telling you yet. And that's actually what the movie's like. It's like, okay, we're going to just play this as we need to, and then when it's time to tell you what's really going on, it's like sneaking in a subgenre while it was already trying to be a thriller, and it's really telling you that's what we are first and foremost. And then this subgenre comes in. It just really messes with your mind. It makes you go, what? Wait, no. Oh no, that is so stupid. That is so hammy. That is so terrible. And yet the movie consistently moves forward and says, nope, we're going to talk about it. We're going to embrace it. We're going to say everything that we need to say to keep this movie going. And I sort of admired it for that. They committed in its self-serious approach to giving you one of the most ludicrous twists in movies that I have seen. This is the first time in a long time I've seen something so crazy and really appreciate it for it and not completely hate it. In fact, I really didn't hate this movie. So I'll talk about what I loved. I loved the dialogue. I'm a sucker for dialogue. And this movie was kind of just quick and to the point to its dialogue. It was played very self-seriously with that twang of, we're ready to pull the rug underneath you and then actually have that way of being self-aware in a way. And then the performances, I feel like Anne Hathaway's was slightly over the top, but I think that she did a great job with what she was given. I think Matthew McConaughey was probably having a great time with this, probably, because I did not see a single I'm in it for the money moment. He was so committed in this. And I think he's a good actor, and so is Anne Hathaway. And Jason Clarke, when he's in this, you really don't like him, as a character. You don't like his character at all. You don't get it, and you kind of understand why Anne Hathaway wants him killed. And then finally they pull the rug underneath you. They finally do it midway, and you're suddenly having to retool your brain and perspectives because you had noticed everything beforehand. They twist this on you, and you're not sure if it's lazy writing or really frickin' ingenious. And to be honest, I can't say that I thought I was lazy. I just thought that it was quite ingenious. And not a lot of people are going to agree to that. Just saying. I know that there are going to be people who hate it. There are going to be a lot of people who are going to hate this movie. It doesn't care what you think of it. It's just telling a story, and it says we're just going to pull the rug underneath you, say a little bit more than what we're supposed to, and then you go back to the rest of your life kind of wondering if you wasted your time or not. And I didn't feel like I wasted my time. I feel like I've really just kind of went in and went, I liked how bold you were. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So that's kind of where my love and like kind of blend. The only thing that I hate is the actual response, because I feel like it's not crystal clear for you. I think that if you get too many negative things, yes, of course, there are people who are going to say, yeah, I'm going to avoid this movie. But then there are a lot of people who are curious. And I want to know about these people who are curious to see this film. Watch it. See what it's like. I actually kind of had this thought, and I'll leave you with this. I kind of had this thought. What if you went in and read up the spoiler itself? What if you did that before watching it, knowing what you're going to get into, and then watch the film, and then watch it through those eyes before that twist is revealed midway? Because I did that. And I walked in it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's different. We'll appreciate it when Avengers kind of does its misdirection, but we hate it when a smaller movie does that because you think it's going to be one way. Would that help, or would that diminish? You know what I mean? So in the end, honestly, I think what you choose to do when you go into this movie is completely up to you. I think that you'll have either a great time enjoying this film for how bonkers it is for doing what it does, or you're gonna hate it because you called the twists, you called the turns, you called enough, or were completely flabbergasted by the way it went. And that's all there is to it. And for that, I sort of loved Serenity. But here's the twist. I don't know if I want to own it. I don't know if I want to rewatch this movie again. If I think about it often enough, I might have to, just so I can see if I loved it or liked it any less. That's kind of where I'm at with this movie. I'm like, bravo. You did something crazy, and I like crazy once in a while. But that doesn't mean that I'm always going to like every movie that says, hey, this movie's crazy, you should watch it because it's not of the norm. It's not always going to work. Anyway, guys, I don't know if you've seen it. If you're watching this, let me know what you think. If you've got a second, of course, please let me know down below. If you are completely against my opinion, I understand, but be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're liking what I'm doing here. I do movie and TV show reviews, and as of recent in addition, I do TV reactions with my girlfriend. Either way, everything's a work in progress here, but please give that a like to support this video. Subscribe if you like what you've seen here. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss anything. And either way, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you so much. Until next time.